So there's no way you can get me loads at all this week, even this week?
Well, I'm sorry. That's all I can tell you, but right now I can't make it happen. I would if I could, but I can't. I just, at this point, unless a miracle happens, I don't know any way.
Good morning, happy people. We are out on Parker Land Services' biggest job ever sold this morning. If you guys are new to the channel and you are just tuning in, my name is Bryce. I own Parker Land Services here in Central Florida. And this channel is to inspire you guys to live the American dream. This is a peek into my life as a dad, as a business owner, as a Christian, and I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Today we will be getting into a massive project, and as you can tell behind me, we've got a lot of work to do. This project has slowly become more and more as the days have gone on. So when Hurricane Milton came, just like the last video, we were fixing retention ponds because the water has failed to stay within the retention area. And so one thing that we're going to do is be removing all of this dirt in here. Based on the engineering report, we're gonna have to go 10 feet back from the failed areas on this side as well as this side. We will be digging it out with that bad boy right there, the John Deere 245G excavator. And I got a thumb on it because after we get done here, as you guys know, I always like to take advantage of being a business owner. Have that thing rented for a week or two. Whatever time we have left over, I'm gonna take it to the house and we're gonna clear some land there because Lord, we need it. So let's get into it. Good morning, Gene, how are you? Bryce, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So I figured today we would pretty much be just pulling back. I didn't want to start getting a bunch of loads in here until we figured out if we were going to start hauling dirt in today or not. We're going to start scraping the top off.
I don't want this to become a sandy pocket of something, so hopefully get more of that clayier material to kind of build it back.
Okay. All right. Well, that sounds good. I want to run across the top, mark 10 foot off the edge, paint a dot. Once you get from this edge all the way to the last part of the broken edge on that side, just connect all the dots with a line, because anything after that, we're charging them a cubic yard price. Anything after that 10 feet, we need to keep in a separate pile so I can calculate how many yards charge them on top of it.
Else that can add to it. Sometimes when we can get 3 guys or companies that can say,
so there's no way you can get me loads at all this week, even this week?
And something happens today and somebody says, hey man, I need 100 loads or I need 90 loads or something like that, I'll make it happen. But right now I can't make it happen for 2 or 3 or 4 loads. I wish I could, but I just can't do it.
Well, that's no bueno. I wish I would have known. I wish I'd have known that prior to.
I thought I explained that to you when you called the first time.
I definitely didn't know I needed to order 60 loads at a time. Yeah, if I would have known that, I would have just found somebody else. I definitely didn't get any word of that at all.
I thought you try to discuss that with anybody that calls and says, you know, that they. But
no, man, I definitely would have remembered that. I mean, I'm not.
Well, I'm sorry. That's all I can tell you. But right now, I can't make it happen. I would if I could, but I can't.
All righty, sir. I appreciate it. Are you kidding me, dude? I have this guy set up for dirt, go out, get a proctor sample from the pit. Does not tell me that I have to order a minimum of 60 loads. What? This is not good. Oh. Morning, how you doing?
Good. What's going on?
Hey man, I am in a tough spot right now. I'm doing this job for, and they told me just to get with their dirt guy, and I just called him and say, hey, if you want to go ahead and start bringing me loads, feel free. And he said, well, how many do you need? I said, well, I can't stage a ton here, but we're gonna need probably 30 for the job. And he says, well, we're not gonna be able to do anything at all this week. I said, I told you we were doing this job this week. He said, yeah, but I didn't know how many loads of dirt you need. If I'm not at least selling 60 loads, then I'm not gonna come to the job.
Who's the guy?
Some guy named, I guess he subs out through Transfoss or something.
He's a middleman.
Yeah, so I didn't know that, but they just said, hey, if you need dirt, go to this guy. And so an estimate for them, I said, hey, I'm gonna do this. And then I literally just got off the phone with him. He said, no, if you're not even ordering 60 loads, I'm not even, if someone orders 100 loads today, then I can get to you because I'll just run some trucks. But if you're not ordering at least 60, I'm not the guy for you. I said, why didn't you tell me that to begin with? I wouldn't have used you. So I don't know what the crap to do now because I'm sitting on a job site.
What do you need? What kind of material?
I need clean fill, and I can't have a ton of clay in it either.
I wouldn't be able to help you today. Maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
Do you want to try the stuff from my pit or no?
Yeah. Do y'all have some at your shop?
I might have a load out there.
Like, this guy has freaking screwed me.
I don't have any issues getting it past, especially 8-inch lifts. If you're walking it in, I've never had any problem.
To be honest, I don't. If you think I can get compaction on it, I'm willing to just bring it in. And as long as I can get compaction with a loader. Okay, sweet. Well, I need one load up here on the sidewalk to bridge over so you guys can back over this curb and sidewalk and hopefully not damage it. And then from there, I'm trying just walk it back there. But that's where I'm at right now, man, because we're just kind of stuck this morning. I've got no loads. Guess if y'all want to go ahead and set me up for tomorrow, that would be fantastic because I've got, basically this guy's screwed me, basically. So I'm down here right now. Yeah, I'll be down here today.
I might send a load from the shop down there. You can look at it.
Okay.
And you can put it on the sidewalk or whatever.
All right, that sounds good. I appreciate it.
All right, man.
All right, thank you. See ya.
See you.
I cannot believe that guy did that to me.
Hey, good morning. What's up, man?
Hey, man.
What you got?
Dude, this guy has just screwed the pooch on me, dude.
What do you do?
He just told me he's not bringing any dirt to me at all. Like, he can't get me any dirt this week, and if I don't order at least 60 loads, that he's not bringing dirt to me at all. I told him that I was only gonna need 30 loads, and he said, oh, well, I don't do that anyways. I said, what do you mean you don't do that? I've gone out, got Proctor from you, what are you talking about? Well, I told you on the phone that if you don't order at least 60 loads, I'm not doing the job. I said, if you would have said that, I would have said, I don't need to order from you then because I knew I was only going to need 30 loads for this job. Like, what are you talking about, dude?
I told him we needed 500 yards, which is 27 loads.
Yeah.
And I said we may not even need that. I don't understand. So then I talked to him and he said, hey, well, this dirt will be better here, but we don't have any equipment here to get the dirt. And I said, well, don't quote it there then if you don't have equipment to load the dirt. He's like, well, that's a good point. Let me go to my other pit and pull a Proctor from there. So
holy smokes. Yeah, I mean, he literally, I'm having to find a completely different dirt contractor because of him. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know what the crap's going on right now, and I don't know what to do either. I just called my dirt guy, and he said, well, I can start running you loads tomorrow. So I have him, but obviously he's going to be probably $50 or $75 more expensive per load than that guy was going to be. So I don't know.
I got a couple of ideas running around in my head. I'm gonna call.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, see ya.
Well, this sucks. I really don't know what to do. I do not know what to do right now, dude. We are literally in the middle of this job. I've got machines rented, started out here. That guy most definitely did not tell me that I needed to order a minimum of 60 loads. I'm at a loss, man. I have never... Wow. I don't know what to do right now. I mean, I've got dirt coming tomorrow, but for the rest of the day today, what am I gonna do? This guy has utterly taken me to the cleaners and hung me out to dry. I am dumbfounded right now. If this isn't a lesson to always put 20% on top of your price, let this be a lesson to you, because probably be spending about $70 to $80 more a load now because this guy. Okay. I just got a text from David. Just calling back to apologize. He didn't know who you were, and now that you recognize what company you're with, he's calling you. Let's figure this out.
Hello.
Hey, this is Bryce.
Hey, Bryce. I'm in my car now, but I want to apologize. I did not even know who I was talking to. I know it's Monday, but I couldn't I couldn't hardly hear you too good. But I'm so sorry. And now I know David called me, and I know he might have got a sample. And no, I didn't explain that situation, our normal procedure to you, but I definitely have told David, and the material that I priced was coming out of that job I told you we were going to start Monday, and that's what I priced. I just, at this point, unless a miracle happens, I don't know any way. I don't have a way to do it. If there's any way you can push it off to Monday, that's the best answer, unless something happens. Hello, you there?
I'm here. Yeah, I just don't know what to think right now. All right, well.
I don't want to give you false hope. If there's somewhere else you can get it, fine. But if I can make it happen, I will. Right now, you can't use sand, can you?
It needs to have clay in it, at least 15% or so.
Yeah.
So.
If there's a way for me to do it, let's see. Tiger needs 50 loads of sand. I just found that out about 5 minutes while I hung up. I'm going to try if there's any way to get the pit, if I can do it, to get to 50 loads of sand. I might be able to get some fill dirt there as well. The guy can move over some, maybe get the fill dirt for you. But let me work on it. I can't tell you anything right now.
All right, just let me know as soon as possible, because I have someone else already lined up to start doing things, but obviously it's going to be $70 more load than what I had you priced out to be. So yeah, as soon as you can let me know, just let me know.
All right, I'll let you know.
All right. Yeah. Oh, he finds out that I'm with this bigger company, and all of a sudden his attitude completely changes. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that at all. Not a big fan. The way he hung up with me on that first phone call just rubbed me the wrong way.
If you ever want to get on Bryce's bad side, just hang up on him. It's his biggest pet peeve.
I don't know what to think right now, man. I was thinking he was going to call me back and say, oh, look, we've got a bunch of material. But he just told me the pit is closed until this coming Monday. What? Hi-yi-yi, man. Oh, well, it is what it is. What a nightmare this job has turned into. Brother. Right now I'm headed to the pit to see if there's a different area we can pull dirt from, because the last proctor that we gave them on Friday, they just took a peek at it today and noticed that had a little too much silt in it, so that's not going to work. So I got to come out here and I got to take a peek at it, because I really don't know what the deal is now. We can't get this dirt figured out with this guy. It has been an entire mess. Now he's upset with me because I said that proctor wasn't going to work. Oh, well, now I need to know by 1 o'clock whether you need trucks or not. I got trucks lined up. I did all this for you. Now you're saying you might cancel on me? Well, I'm a little frustrated too, because I had no dirt as of this morning. So we're both in a little bit of a weird spot now. So this is just part of business and how it goes. We're gonna go down here, see if we can't get another proctor sample, and then go from there. Gotta say, this is the least impressed I've ever been with anyone who has done dirt for me so far. So, oh well, let's go grab some more dirt. How you doing?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm Bryce.
Oh, guys, Armando, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. Trying to get this dirt figured out, and it's been a nightmare. I don't know what kind of miscommunication happened between us, but well, they were telling us that there was a little too much silt in the proctor that we grabbed, but I noticed there was more clay on that top side. Basically, I didn't know if there was another spot we could pull a truck up to and grab from.
So if you want to take a look at it.
Yeah. I think we have found the right kind of soil there at the last spot. First spot we went to still had too much silt. Second spot we went to didn't have enough clay. Third spot we went to balled up pretty good. By balled up, they actually take it in their hand, put a little water on it, and roll it to see if it has any structural integrity, see if that clay kind of holds the soil together or not. And that's kind of how they tell whether it's good material or not. Seems like we found something that would work. I'm sending the lead geotech on there now, sending her a picture. So hopefully it works, because if not, that'll stink. I gotta find a different dirt supplier. So I'll give you guys an update. I'll see you when I see it. We have just loaded up the excavator to get out of here. I did not need the excavator any longer here at the job site, so I'm taking it to my house. We're gonna dig a pond in the backyard. So you guys can see behind me, this looks a whole lot different probably than the last time you've seen it. Whoa, almost died right there. It is the following day, and I got absolutely wrecked on dirt. So I had to find a whole new supplier. It's a whole mess. But anyways, it's behind us. We're gonna keep on chugging. We ain't gonna let it stop us. I've got 30 loads of dirt being delivered tomorrow. So we kind of, I don't know, we messed up on this job a little bit and it just got messed up because of the dirt supplier. So it is what it is, take it with a grain of salt. We'll be able to finish the rest of this job with this loader and my skid steer. We will basically be bringing in 8-inch lifts into this entire area starting tomorrow. But right now, I'm gonna go help Will from Alpha unload out at my house, and then I will see you guys when I see you. Probably see you in the morning. Peace. Top of the morning to you guys. Just to let you guys know kind of where we're at. We are rocking and rolling this morning. We are setting out cones. So our first load of dirt we'll be getting this morning will be dropping and spreading out over this curb and this sidewalk to hopefully try not to bust it. I imagine I'm probably gonna end up replacing a piece of sidewalk just because 30 truckloads of dirt over a sidewalk, not promising that it's gonna stay together. So first order, Gage is grabbing the loader. I'm gonna go ahead and do a good lot scrape right here, and he's gonna haul all this material down to the bottom. That way when they're scooping up dirt, they don't get a bunch of grass in the clean loads, because we do not need biological material in the side of this berm. I'm gonna go ahead and get going on that. We're gonna haul all this material down to the bottom, and hopefully we'll be getting trucks soon. Got a lot going on today. I have pictures being taken at the job site. We moved the excavator yesterday, so I've got to go to the house and do a few things with that. Got oil changes for the truck, landscaping job to do, all kinds of crazy stuff. So let's get to it. I skibbity toilet rizzed the HOA into giving me this job, and now I'm making the most money I've ever made in my entire life, $500 a month. Hi! Alrighty guys, we are moving and grooving on this job this morning. Dump trucks came out of nowhere. I was down here with the camera. I left the camera because I wanted to make sure they knew where to dump. Ended up being a little bit crazy, but all in all, we are getting started on this job now that we actually have some dirt. So the guys are hauling the dirt all the way from the front of the neighborhood over here. They have to track down through the bottom of the pond on the edge, and we're going to be bringing all those loads in to fill this over here. So that being said, we've got a lot of dirt to move, a lot of stuff to do, but we are going to make sure we get it done. I'm really hoping to get this job done by Friday. Tomorrow will be going on a fishing charter with the guys from Tiger, just as a thank you to tell them I appreciate you giving me all this work, and I appreciate you putting your time into teaching me new things and letting me learn on these things. So we got a lot to do today. Like I said, we're going to get after it. On this project a ton. In fact, I have so much to do and I am hardly going to be here at all. It's not going to be a ton of filming, but I'm going to be here few and far between, so we'll just kind of be giving periodic updates on this job. We've got a lot to do. As I've said about 30 times this morning, we'll get on with our day. All right, for those of you who have been watching the channel for a little while, you'll know that this was my last job site that we were waiting on sod. Well, we finally got sod delivered, and this was the last weir wall here that we could not repair simply because the sod was not here yet. Kind of messed my schedule up, but it is what it is. You can't do anything about it. We're here wrapping up, getting everything nice and tidy. So you guys will see us wrapping up the last little section here as we close this job. So this was my biggest job ever sold. However, that just changed because of the job we're on now, the one in this video. definitely blessed and highly favored for sure. That other job was about $1,500 more than this job, so that one ended up being almost $53,000. This one was $51,000. Really cool things happening, and I've got some other bigger estimates coming up here soon, so we're just gonna keep on chugging with it. Let's get this thing wrapped up.
All right, y'all. We're out here doing what was this called? This had a name. Oh, this had a name. But concrete something, and it's looking great. Okay, bye.
Alrighty, y'all, we are wrapped up on this final weir wall here. Only thing left to do here is to have sod thrown, and they'll be throwing that here either the end of the day today or tomorrow. This is what she looks like. She ain't ever gonna wash out now. Got her in there thick. There's a lot of dust and dirt in there. All that'll wash out with time and settle, but these guys are ready to rock and roll now. Completely done with this job on my part. All I got left is sod, and then I can send in the final invoice. Let's go. All right, on to our next adventure. Good evening. There is a lot of pros to being a business owner. There's also a lot of late nights, which are not necessarily cons, because good outweighs the bad in my opinion, but it's currently like 8 o'clock. Been at work all day, but these machines need fuel. I will be going on a fishing charter tomorrow while the guys are finishing this stuff up out here. So I had to come out, make sure they both got fuel, make sure they got water in their ice chest, and make sure they're set up for success. And these guys have been killing it as of lately, because I have had so many estimates to go do and so many things to go run and do that I quite literally have left them in charge quite a bit. So props to them, Gage, Aiden. If you guys are watching this, huge shout out. I'm filling up these machines for you. The next time I pick up this camera, I should be headed towards the water. See y'all in the morning. Arriba! Good morning, everybody. It's a bright and early 6:20 currently. I'm headed to the house to meet with everybody, and we are going fishing. Ready to rock. Alright, y'all, we're at our first spot for the day off the Skyway. Captain Mike. Mike, let's just get the elephant in the room out of the way. All right. Since you know you're not the best captain out here. Yeah.
Today, I'm the best charter captain you'll ever meet.
If y'all haven't seen that video, you ain't paying attention, that's for sure. All right, we're gonna throw some bait on the hooks and see if we can snag us something here. Oh yeah. Oh, get him, Paul. Your net broke off. Daggum.
Got him. Hey, Mike.
Oh, heck yeah. We have been smoking the trout. Dustin's got one now. Check this out. This is a guy to come to right here. Captain Mike. Daggone, look at all them trout. Jeez. Heck yeah. All right, you had the honors of getting the last keeper. Check them out. We're back at the boat ramp now. Daggum. It just keeps on coming. Look at that right there. That's a bucket of fish. All right, guys, as you can see, we slayed the fish today. We had a blast. Captain Mike cleans the fish for you. He does everything for you. He's a great guy. I gotta tell you, taking my clients out, this is the only guy I'll be going with from here on out. We have had a jam-packed day. We caught a ton of fish. Mr. Mike doing what he does, filleting everything out. If you guys are in the Central Florida area and need somebody to take you fishing, Mr. Mike's the man, Black Neck Adventures. So we are cleaning fish, about to head back now, and I pick you guys up in the morning. See ya. Top of the morning to you guys. Had a fun day yesterday, but got a busy day today. So we are back out on the job site just to give you guys an update on where we are at. Guys have been knocking this thing out, which has been awesome. If you remember, standing right here, it was looking pretty rough. I mean, we had a 4-foot drop off down in the bottom down there. So just in a matter of a few days, we were able to bring about 30 loads in so far. Do all of our compaction tests and level this thing out. The guys are gonna be getting this wrapped up hopefully today. We've got trucks coming about mid-morning. We need about 10 more loads to get finished up. We still gotta have all this debris hauled off. Again, lots to do. Let's get rocking and rolling. All right, I'm up here getting fuel. JC told you guys last week that it takes about $400 to fill up. And I had some people that didn't believe me. 75-gallon transfer tank, 45-gallon fuel tank, just those two alone. I'm at almost 400 bucks. That's without the skid steer, especially now that we got some big jobs, got some big equipment. We're running through a lot of fuel. I'd say in the last 3 weeks, I've probably spent over $3,000 just in fuel alone. Gotta have it though. So we have got all the dirt spread for our next lift here. We were a little high in the middle. So by the time the loader gets over it though, we'll be compacted down pretty close to our 8-inch lift here. The reason we are using a loader, the engineers specified that we could not use a vibratory compactor. So that being said, the only options I had is either to rent a roller, but if I'm gonna do that, I could do the same exact thing with this wheel loader and just a bucket of dirt. So I decided to save a little on cost there and just do it that way. Compaction is pretty darn close to what it needs to be already. We're just running the loader over it for extra oomph, I guess to say. So that is why I'm using this loader specifically. We're getting very, very close to finishing out our lifts. I think we're only probably gonna need another maybe 5 loads of dirt or so. Trucks are running this morning. We are going to do as much as we possibly can to make sure we don't overload ourselves on dirt here. We do have to haul this away as well. We will be doing that probably on Monday, unless we get enough loads this afternoon where I can just back the trucks up where I need to back them up and we can do it there. So we'll play that by ear, but all in all, we are very close to wrapping up this job. We should be wrapped up today with the dirt work side, and then I have sod coming next week. We'll see you when we see you. For any of you nerds out there wondering what exactly is happening right now, this is a drive sleeve compaction test. Now this is the old way of doing it. They have a different way of doing it in modern times, but this is the way they did it. You take a dirt sample, you actually weigh it, and they find the density of what's in this little sleeve. They take this chemical, they put it in this thing called a speedy, which is this margarita shaking looking thing here. That gives you a gas, you do some numbers, and that gives you your compaction rate. Okay, so now that you guys got all that engineering lingo out of the way, we passed our test. That's all the words that I need to hear. We are raising up our laser here. We're gonna be bringing in some more dirt. Something I'm doing real quick, I just wanna show you guys, if you guys are in the dirt industry, A lot of things that I do nowadays, I pull with my eyeballs. I don't waste my time on string. I get as close as I can with my eyes, and then from there, we can do the final grade work. I've been doing it long enough to where house foundations, pads, all those kinds of things, I can pretty much get it within about an inch without pulling a string. So what we're gonna do here, so I have Aiden with the laser level. I'm dumping a little bit of dirt. We're taking 2 spots and we are getting them set here, and we've already set the spot over on that corner. Once I visually can see 2 endpoints that are at the exact height that they need to be, in the middle, I can pretty much eyeball everything. And then once we pack it in, we'll go back over it and check it with the laser level. But this is how I kind of speed up processes while I'm on the job, because there is a lot of time wasted if you're checking string every single time you dump, or bringing a laser level out and checking every single time, especially when you're by yourself. It helps when you have employees or someone to help you. That being said, I'm gonna get this corner set, and then we're gonna do the rest of the hill from there. So let's get after it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finished the project. We have graded everything out. We are finally wrapped up. We've got sod coming Monday, but that is not on me. This job has been absolutely fantastic. Lots of learning experiences, lots of things going through my head that I did not think would happen on this job, but hey, we pulled through it, God is good, and that's all that matters, right? Y'all be paying attention, because I have an exciting thing to share here in next week's video. There could be a part 2 to this job. God has been crazy good to me lately. We've been selling jobs like candy at a candy shop, man. And these jobs that have been coming in have been absolutely fantastic for my business. Each job that has come in over the last month has been bigger than the last. So tune in next week, see if I sold part 2 to this project. I will see y'all in the next one. Keep living the dream.